What's happening, fellas? Feast your eyes on this classic, modern classic. This is a replica of the original 60s Triumph Bonneville in style, but that's where the similarity ends, because this is a thoroughly modern motorcycle, starting with a 1200cc, liquid cooled, vertical twin. It feels to me a rear wheel dyno that's got to be putting down in the 80 plus horsepower range. It's an absolute rocket ship. It also has the best disc brakes you can possibly get. A set of Brembo disc brakes on the front, big giant Brembo disc brakes. Excellent suspension. It looks like a hardtail, but it's got a monoshock rear end. Super comfy saddle. Some people call these forward controls. I'll call these the 6 foot plus controls, because if these were mids, I'd be super cramped. They're about perfect where I'd want them. You know, my 22 ST has mids and I'm cramped on it. You got to put highway pegs on it, but it feels right about where they should be. The paint job's stunning, black and chrome. It has the traditional chrome spoke wheels on it, and it's an absolute rocket ship. There's an actual race series for these that the AHRMA has on the earlier 750, 850, 900 versions of these. I do believe we saw them down at Barber, and they're absolute rocket ships and awesome on the track. So it looks like a vintage bike, but it's a modern motorcycle. It has thin cylinder heads to make it look like a vintage bike, but it's actually liquid cooled. So the Speedmaster Bonneville 1200. Hey Josh, come here. Yeah. This is Josh Pryor. He's a local pro motocrosser who has the season off due to an unfortunate accident. Yep. But, so he's on the bench for a while. Josh, why did you choose this over the other bikes in this market? Like I know you considered a Harley.
Yeah. Well, one, I always like to be different. I never like to, everyone's got a Harley. Everyone's got not everyone has Indians, but they're a little more popular. I was looking to get like a Dyna. Basically, I was like searching the web. I had Kenny looking for some for me, but none of them compared to this. All I did was take one look at like the specs on this, and that was it. I mean, it's got everything I love. Chain drive, real motorcycle. You have the Brembo, huge Brembo front discs on there. I don't even know what size of rotors those are. Brembo rear, KYB suspension front and rear. Makes it look like a hardtail, but it actually has a shock on it. I also love the looks, because this is liquid cooled, as Ken said, but if you're just looking at it from the side, you don't notice the radiator. They make the radiator super sleek up in the front. Even their fuel injection system on here, they must have spent, I don't even know how much money, probably making it look like a carburetor, even though it's EFI. Yeah, and just the price point of it. Like, Harleys are just very expensive for the name, where this blows Harley out of the water in every which way. As soon as I left the dealership, I was like, this thing is awesome. So, yeah, I ended up going with this, and I have no regrets as of now.
The upholstery on it's real nice. So if you show them the saddle, I mean, it looks like a custom seat. This is a factory saddle, and it's ergonomically very comfortable. It's got some really nice piping on it, and the handlebar position too. I don't like buckhorn bars or high-rise bars. These are in the right spot for aggressive riding, and like if you close your eyes and put your arms out, this is where they would end up, right here.
Yeah, it's super comfortable ergonomically. Like it. You said the six foot plus, like it fits me perfect too.
How tall are you, Josh?
6 foot exactly.
Yeah. Like for a 5'6" guy or 5'8" guy, mids might work, but this is where your knees would be.
Yeah.
Right? They'd be up here, and that's the one thing I don't like about my 22 ST is it has mids, and I'm thinking about either getting forwards or actually Kyle already ordered them. When's the highway pegs coming in?
They should be coming in a couple days.
We do a lot of riding. We rode 500 miles last weekend, Christy and I. I'm retired from motocross racing, but I still want to be in the wind, and we ride 2 up all over the place. So get yourself a nice set of soft bags and a backrest with a luggage rack, a little windshield, and head out, man. Head to the beach or whatever you want to do. The cool thing about a new bike is it's going to be absolutely bulletproof. Let me do a drive-by so you can hear how it sounds. It's got a nice rumble to it. This thing sounds awesome stock. I can only imagine what it would sound like with a nice 2-in-1 on it, or a nice custom exhaust. It's got a real healthy rumble to it. 1200 cc's, the vertical twin power. look like the 65 and 69 Bonneville we have in the museum, but this is a thoroughly modern motorcycle. The clutch and transmission shifts beautifully. This bike will do the ton all day long, 100 miles an hour all day long, and you still got 1 gear to go. You got 6 gear. This thing's a very, very fast motorcycle and excellent for high speed runs. Look at it, you got the Manic Mechanic. What's going on, Jeff?
Oh, I just finished another one.
You got the class of 1970 there, man. Look at that thing.
Thing runs beautiful. Wow, it sounds badass. Bring that down to the
What a beautiful piece. That's a 1970 Honda. You can pull up on this Triumph to a vintage meet and fit in with the vintage crowd. It looks like it. Let's hear it. Those new shocks on there? Yeah. Little hot rod. Like I said, I'd love to hear this thing with a pipe on it. What a machine. If you're thinking about getting one, this one's Captain America approved. Buy with confidence. Moses.
It's gonna be downstairs. Today is a big graduation day for our daughter Jordan, and I tell you, we're gonna kill this frog.
No, you can't kill him.
Huh? If I have a frog like this, big like this, I'll throw a big party.
Oh yeah? They have frogs like that in Ghana?
Oh my God. They are there. They are there. All sizes. But it's not as big as
Not
this.
as big as that. Okay, just checking. Thanks for watching, guys. God bless America and long live the Queen.